What's up, guys? In this video, we're going to go over the best deadlifting warm-up to help you on your deadlifting days. I'm Dr. Joey Seaforth, physical therapist and owner of Comeback Performance and Wellness. Warming up before deadlifting is important to make sure that our hips, low back, and muscles are all engaged and ready to go, and also making sure that our mobility in our hips are good. Check out these 4 exercises to help you warm up for your deadlift. Exercise number 1 is to loosen up the hips. We're going to do that with exercise called hip 90-90s. So what you're going to do, you're going to get on the ground, you're going to put this front leg at a 90-degree angle and this back leg at a 90-degree angle like this. You will lean forward, and then as you transition to the other side, you're going to dig your heels into the mat and you're going to face the other direction. So I'm going to be like this and facing the other direction, leaning forward. If you feel like something's pinching or it's causing pain, back off on how far you're coming forward or put something underneath to kind of make that motion a little bit easier. So I'm going to be here, rotating back and forth. I like to put a 2-minute running clock and switching every 5 to 8 seconds. Just getting some movement through the hips. So as we're getting into that deadlift position, everything just feels a little bit more free. Nice and easy, and breathing into it, never forcing the motion. Exercise number 2 is a glute bridge hold. So we all know how to do a glute bridge. We're gonna lay on our back. And from this position, we're going to squeeze our butt and we're going to lift our hips up. Just like that. The way that I like to do this in the warm-up is to hold for 10 seconds for 10 reps. You'll feel that posterior chain all getting engaged. So coming up like this and just holding that position, getting that engagement all through here. And once again, guys, not pushing through pain. If something hurts, back off the motion a little bit. Then back down. 10 reps, 10 seconds each. Exercise number 3 is a good morning. You can either do it with a band or without. I'll show you without the band first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my feet shoulder width apart. I'll cross my hands or put them on my head. I'm going to be just right here. Soft knee bend, pushing my hips back, allow my chest to come forward. Feel a nice stretch back here and come back up. What we don't want to see is just this. That's not what we're doing when we're deadlifting. So we're doing that hip hinge, go until we feel that tension, back up. With the band, you're going to step on this and it's going to be like suspenders. So I'm going to be just right here, placing it on my shoulders. And I'm just doing the same thing. Soft knee bend, hips back, coming up like that. For this exercise, I like to do 30 reps before I pick up a barbell to deadlift. Exercise number 4 is an extension hold. I'm going to show you 2 different variations that we can do. If you have a GHD machine, GHD extension holds work great. If not, we can do it on the bench or a Superman. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold onto this bench, bring my hands here. My hips are going to be just hanging off. And I'm going to lift my hips up into extension and hold. So I'm going to be just right here, holding, coming back down. You should feel that engagement in your back, your butt, and your hamstrings back there. So coming just like this again, holding, back down. If GHDs do not work and this is not feeling the best, what we can do to modify is a Superman hold. So we'll get onto the ground right here and we'll lift our chest and our legs and our arms all together at the same time. So I'm just gonna be right here, coming up, back down, coming up, back down. The whole goal of this is to turn all those muscles on and get that engagement. I typically like 2 to 3 sets of 5 reps with a 3 to 5 second hold. You want to feel like you're getting that engagement back there, but not tiring out the muscles. All right, guys, let's bring it all together. So today we went over 4 exercises for the best deadlift warm-up that you're going to see. We had the hip 90-90s to help improve our hip mobility as we're deadlifting. We had the glute bridges to get that extension in our hips and getting all that engagement. We had the banded good mornings to help loosen up our hamstrings to allow us to get in better positions. And then we had the extension holds to turn our back and hips on to get that engagement. Thank you guys so much for staying and watching the video. Please like and subscribe as it allows me to get the message out to more people. My goal is to help 1 million people avoid unnecessary imaging, surgery, or injections. At Comeback Performance, the comeback is always stronger than the setback.